Alright, I see that title hasn't really updated on Team Elements. Let's see if we can give it another boost. Nope. Let's see if this will work. Lunar 2, it still says I'm playing Lunar 2. Well, okay, we're not playing Lunar 2. We're moving on from Lunar 2. That was yesterday's business. Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. We are back at our regular or updated streaming schedule. Hope the weather's nice where you are. Over here it's getting a little bit to the warm side. It's getting a little bit hot, but we'll survive. As you may have seen in the title of the stream, we are no longer playing Lunar 2, Eternal Blue. We have finished the whole Lunar collection. We wrapped up yesterday. That game has now been completed. We are moving back to Final Fantasy VII. Of course, let me welcome you to this great Friday. It's Friday, people. The weekend is coming, and of course, today is a big game on video games, right? It's the Summer Games Fest day, and we are getting so excited. We are getting so hyped because we are preparing ourselves for all the exciting announcements. Of course, on the heels of the PlayStation State of Play, and of course the Unreal announcements that came before that. We got to see The Witcher 4, some new videos and some new plays from there. So yeah, it's all getting exciting. The hype is building, and we're preparing for what Jeff Keighley has to show for us tonight. Of course, that anticipation is sure to let some people down. We always know that. We always go into it with expectations of hoping to see our favorite game, the game that we want to see, But, hopefully not too many people are let down. Hopefully this show ends with a lot of people feeling excited for what's to come in the video game industry, with a lot of people feeling hyped, with a lot of people having a sense of, oh man, I can't wait for the next year or a couple years or so, Of course, regarding this stream, we've already gotten some great announcements with Final Fantasy VII, with Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles coming in the next few months or so. So that's a great announcement. And this song is slowly coming to an end, so we're going to wrap up on the intro scene, and we're going to move on to what's really important and what we're all here for, which is the video games. All right, the song is coming to an end now, and we are going to move to our next scene. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Here we are. All right, just going to hit pause on that. Now I'm just going to make a change. All right, so as I was saying, we've already gotten some good news on the Final Fantasy front with Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, but there's a real air of anticipation, right? There's a real build-up regarding Final Fantasy IX, because there's been some, well, it's the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy IX, right? And of course, before we get into the game, I just want to talk about that a little bit, because it's something that you want to talk about, right? You've got the anticipation, you got the hype. It's a 25th anniversary, and Square Enix have been building up that hype with a whole bunch of announcements, a whole bunch of merchandise and artwork that have been slowly, not slowly, they've been repeatedly shown on the companies and the franchises' social media pages. Day after day and week after week, they keep showing new artwork of Zidane and Vivi and Freya and Quina and Amaranth, all these characters that we know and love, but we haven't seen for so many years, apart from different artwork for other games like Opera Omnia or other games or Dissidia, where they had to be included in there, right? So, of course they were remade. The models were remade, but this is exclusively Final Fantasy IX, and we're seeing this new artwork come out and all this merchandise, like the Vivi hat, especially Vivi. He has been promoted so heavily that you're like, something has to come out of this, right? And we've been gearing up, and there's been some new rumors that Square Enix will have some sort of a presence tonight at the Summer Games Fest. They will be there in some way or another. So we're thinking like Bravely Default, they came out, so it's probably not going to be that. And I don't know. I don't think it'll be some small game. They might have a bigger presence. And considering that they gave Jeff Keighley the trailer to a big trailer to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth a couple of years ago, I'm thinking that Final Fantasy IX might be there because I don't know. They've kept it quiet. They've kept it under wraps. They've done a great job at keeping it under wraps for all this time. It is the only title from the NVIDIA League that has not been announced or released. Like even Tactics Advance or the remaster of Final Fantasy VII Tactics has been shown. It has now been revealed. And it was the second to last game from that list that had yet to be shown, right? So we even got that one. Final Fantasy IX Remake is the only one from that list that was shown years ago that we haven't gotten just yet. So, you know, it just makes you think that there's something there and it's been building up. They've done a great job at keeping it under wraps. Sorry, my nose is running. I just came out of the shower. And it's the only one that done such a great job at keeping under wraps, but you just feel that there's something there. And I'm thinking that since they've done such a great job at keeping it under wraps, and considering that they know that fans don't want to have to wait for too long, they might announce it at Summer Games Fest tonight, and they might release it on the game's anniversary. Now, granted, I don't think it's going to be a full-on remake project like this. It's not going to be like a 3-part or whatever. It'll be just re-released with upgraded art style. Maybe not at the level of Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I don't know. I'm thinking somewhere in between. Like they'll upgrade the visuals to the point where it can be considered a remake, but it might be a little bit more anime style, something like that. Like I reckon that the artwork that we've been seeing recently on the social media pages of Final Fantasy might be sort of what we get in the game as well. Also, we'll be getting voice acting in the game, of course. Like I can't wait to hear who's going to be Vivi's voice. A lot of people have been calling for Ben Starr to be Quina, which it would definitely be something to see. Like I would love to hear Ben Starr voice Quina. He'd definitely have to expand his voice acting reach. But it would be a challenge for him, and I'm definitely sure he could live up to it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, because the Summer Games Fest is tonight, I don't know. I just want to talk about Final Fantasy IX because, you know, it's a game that I've built a lot of memories with. It was the first full-on Final Fantasy that I got to play because other games like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, I got to experience them in different ways. Like my friends played them, or I sort of like had them burned on a disc for my PC, but I couldn't play them full on. Final Fantasy IX was the first Final Fantasy game that I actually bought on a PlayStation and played from start to finish. So that's why that one holds a really special place. Not that these other, not that 7 and 8 or even 13 and 15 and 12 and 10 don't. Like I love all Final Fantasy games. But I don't know, it's just something about that first one that you get to play from start to finish and build a really strong relationship with. I don't know, I feel like that one really... I would never call it my favorite. I would never call any Final Fantasy game my favorite, my full-on favorite, but it's just that... I don't know, it just rings different. I'll say that. It rings different, you know, Final Fantasy IX. So that's why I would really love to see it remade. And it's not the type of remake that you can bring to life in the way that you can do it with Final Fantasy VII. Like, I would legit hate to see a life like Zidane and Vivi, right? You need to, they need to take care to maintain that cutesy art style, that picture book, sort of like picture book. It's sort of like, yeah, like a picture book world, like something like that, you know, where they can they can ensure that what made us fall in love with that game and those characters is still maintained, but at the same time, it is brought up to scale so that we can, so that the newer generation can experience it, and they don't have to go back to the PS1 graphics and all that. I understand they did a sort of remaster a few years ago, and that was all right, but still, I feel like you need something different so that like maybe younger kids can experience it. You know, maybe someone who's 3 or 4 years old and not 3 or 4, 6 or 7, you know, and they're out of touch with how things used to work back then. I don't know. I feel like, hi there, welcome in. We're about to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I hope you have fun. But before we do, I'm just rambling about Final Fantasy IX Remake, which I'm hoping to see tonight. And there's been a lot of rumors circulating that we might actually get it. And I'm just saying that we might get it tonight. It might be announced tonight, and it might be released on the anniversary of the game, which is in July. The anniversary of the game's release in Japan, which was in July, of the 25th anniversary, you know. And I was just saying that they have to maintain the sort of art style of the game. They can't release it in the realistic art style of Final Fantasy VII Remake. But yeah, I don't know. These are all things that we'll have to wait and see. They could... There's another rumor going around that it might not be shown tonight. It might be announced on the anniversary of the game independently. You know, Square Enix might just do an independent Final Fantasy IX announcement. They might just pop up an announcement of an announcement saying, like, a few days before the 25th anniversary, saying we're going to do a commemorative event for Final Fantasy IX. And then at the end of that event, they might drop the announcement that, like, oh, hey, look, we've got something else before we go. And then they might announce the game and say, hey, look, it's a brand new Final Fantasy IX Remake. Of course, people will still love that, and they might say that we're going to release it in December. Still. But, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of... It's starting to feel like... I'll tell you what this feels like. This feels like... This feels like June 2015. This is what it's starting to feel like. This is starting to feel like June 2015 when the rumors of this game were going around. The rumors of a Final Fantasy VII Remake were going around. And people were like, nah, they're not going to do it. They would never show it. And other people were like, no, dude, this is real. This is real. It exists somewhere, you know? In some Square Enix corporate head's drawer. It's real. They're going to show it. And other people, because they had been disappointed by Square Enix repeatedly, they were like, nah, it's just vaporware, you know? It's just rumors going around. We don't want to believe it. And then eventually, who was it? Andrew House? He got on stage. First he announced World of Final Fantasy, and everyone was like, yeah, see, this is what we were talking about. Square Enix, they don't have anything. And then he said, and then, before we go, we have something else to announce. And he dropped the bomb. And then millions of people around the world were like, dude, God. So I reckon we're going to get another moment like that tonight. You mark those words. Jeff Keighley tonight, he's got those connections with Square Enix, and I reckon they've given it to him. And he's going to say those words. He's going to be like, okay, moving on. It was a game that many people, a few years ago, Square Enix released a groundbreaking title that the millions of people around the world embraced and adored. And tonight, I am proud to announce that this game is coming back, you know? And I could just picture him saying those words, having that huge grin on his face, that he's the one that got to announce this, the remake of Final Fantasy IX. You could just see that grin on his face. He's gonna be like, hey, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Final Fantasy IX is coming back. Vivi is coming back. Zidane is coming back. And you're gonna be like, they're gonna show that trailer with Vivi clumsily walking around the streets of Alexandria. I'm building it up too much. I feel like I'm setting myself up, and I'm setting anyone else who's watching this stream. If there's anyone who's watching this stream, I'm setting them up for disappointment. I can just feel it. I can just feel it building. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people that that can see it. You can see it from social media. I can see it from my Twitter feed. That a lot of people who are big in the Final Fantasy community, right? They can feel it building too. They don't know anything, right? They're not inside Square Enix, but they can feel it building, dude. And Square Enix have not come out to officially deny these rumors. If anything, they're throwing oil into the fire all the time with these constant announcements. We're putting out a Vivi hat. Here's some more artwork of your beloved characters from Final Fantasy IX. Here's some more stuff. And they just keep throwing oil to the fire. And I feel like they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose to rile us up. And even today, when it's the Summer Game Fest, there were more announcements. Like, come on, man, what are you doing? You know what you're doing. You're playing a dangerous game here. So, yeah, I can definitely see Jeff Keighley, as I said, at some point tonight, he's going to be like, all right, moving on. A few years ago, Square Enix released a groundbreaking title that people around the world adored, that sold millions of copies around the world. Tonight, I am proud to announce that game is coming back in groundbreaking graphics and stunning modern-day visuals. Please take a look at this. And then suddenly you just see, like, the Square Enix logo. Everyone has a heart attack. And then suddenly Vivi's clumsily walking around in Alexandria. God, come on. Come on, man. Like, you can picture it, can't you? And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, you can see the what's the Tantalus airship name? The Prima Vista? You can see it slowly coming into Alexandria, and then the camera zooms in, and it's in modern visuals, right? And you can see the sword in Alexandria, the blade in Alexandria. It zooms in, it pans out, and then the logo, Final Fantasy IX Remake. And then sort of like, and that's the end of the trailer. It won't be a long trailer, it'll just be like a couple of minutes. And then everyone will be blown away, and then Keighley with a huge grin on his face. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Final Fantasy IX Remake is coming out. I want to thank Square Enix for giving me the honor of presenting this title. Oh my god. Like, I can definitely see that happening. I don't know. Like, I feel like at some point, I feel like it's already happened, right? Anyway, all right, let's not build it up, because as I've said, and I said this yesterday, a lot of people, they build up the hype around these announcements and they don't happen, they don't get them, so then they get disappointed. A lot of insiders have said that Kingdom Hearts 4 will not be appearing tonight either. That's a little disappointing, because at this point, I don't know when we'll be getting Kingdom Hearts 4 or any Kingdom Hearts news. We just got to have faith that, I mean, we saw some screenshots a few weeks ago, about a month ago. So we know the game is real. We know it still exists somewhere. We just got to have faith in the developers that they're building something good, and eventually it'll come out. Anyway, so I feel like that's about it. I've done a lot of rambling, and we should get into the game. I don't know if anyone agrees. Not that there is anyone here right now. So, yeah, let's get into it. Back to Final Fantasy IX. I'm looking forward to this. We're already in Chapter 9. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember last time we played this, and before we stopped to go to Clair Obscur and Luna, we had gotten the I think it was definitely the fancy dress for Aerith, and it's kind of the cheap dress for Cloud, because I didn't feel like doing any of the subquests in this area. What's it called? This hub. What's it called? Where am I? The Sector 6 slums. Come on. War Market. Yeah, I didn't do any of the missions in War Market, so. Alright, so now we're off to meet with Don Corneo. Who either thinks I'm a woman, or he's just into the fact that I'm a man dressed as a woman. No judgment.
No way.
Here you are.
Yes,
Letters
babe.
from Andrea Rodea and Madame M.
That ought to do the trick, right?
You serious?
Is there a problem?
I hope you know what you're in for.
Oh, we'll be fine.
If you say so. Come on.
That's better. The State Sport of Maryland is justing. That's our fun fact of today. Justing? Really? That exists?
The two
Gentlemen?
of you here for the audition? Second floor, at the very end of the walk. And don't go poking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
Or what?
Welcome to the mansion of the esteemed Don Corneo.
Good to be here. I would love a fan. He's my number one fan. Sorry, I just had to say that. Hey, Cloud, meet your number one fan. Hello. That was so dumb. That was so dumb.
Welcome to the mansion of the esteemed Don Corneo.
Room's on the second floor, at the very end of the walk.
Sorry, my nose is running, and which is weird because it's so hot. Actually.
You can't afford a single thing in this place, so don't break shit.
Okay, really? How do you know where I'm from and what I've done?
That one's Madam M's girl, ain't it? Man, she's hot.
Hey, hands to yourself.
I'll touch what I want. You ain't the boss of me.
We've been waiting for you to show.
You didn't even know I was gonna show.
That Andrea's girl? I'd let her do things to me.
She's gonna do
Go
things
to
to
your
you.
room and wait.
Break stuff.
Quietly.
Room's at the end. Keep walking.
You're not the boss of me. Alright, check this out. I hate to say this, but it kind of suits Cloud. One thing I wanted to I really wanted to point out is that Cloud's model looks a whole lot like Lightning's model from Final Fantasy 13.
What's that weird
I can tell that they've utilized
smell?
a lot of those
And
assets.
why do I feel so dizzy?
Gas.
Uh,
Come on.
Come on, where, mate? You willfully walked into that room.
Damn it.
Cloud.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to give me a minute here. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I kind of cheated. I went and got a glass of orange juice while I was out. Sorry, my nose was running. I have no idea why. Anyway, back to the game.
So, how you pretty ladies doing? Feeling a little lightheaded? So we can't have that. Let's say we escort you to the parlor so you can make yourself more comfortable. Let's get this show on the road.
Where are you taking us?
Come on now. Oopsie daisy. Hey, handle with care, asshole. The hell? You want to throw down the Corneo's girl. So if you leave a mark on him, you ain't getting off with a one. I know. Managed to wrangle some real lookers this time, though. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Tifa!
Tifa?
Yes?
You okay?
It's a very small dress.
Good.
Wait a minute. Cloud? Is that you? Oh my god, that makeup! And that dress!
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on. You good?
Yeah, bit woozy, but I'll manage. Hey Tifa, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm
I do
Aerith.
not want to know how this
A
scene
friend
was
of
handled
Cloud's.
back in the 90s.
We were worried and thought we'd come help you out.
Thanks.
Cut the chatter. We gotta leave.
Huh?
Right now.
What about?
No! Not until I've got what I came for.
What?
So,
Him? Me?
after we made it back to the slums, some guys came around asking all kinds of questions. So I did some digging.
And found out they were Corneo's men.
Right. They were interested in Avalanche. But I couldn't figure out why. So I thought I'd come and ask the man himself.
Seriously?
Thought
real?
if I could find a way in and get some one-on-one time. But then I realized I'd only be one of 3 candidates. And that if he didn't pick me, it would all be for nothing.
Then your worries are over, aren't they? Because the other 2 candidates are right here, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, if we're all in on it, then nothing can go wrong.
I guess not.
You, me, Cloud? Makes no difference who gets chosen, does it?
I don't know, Aerith. It feels wrong getting you involved in all this.
Don't
mean-
even bother trying to talk her out of it.
Aww, Cloud gets me. Took you long enough.
Talk about pushy, but anyway. Tifa joined the party.
So what happens now?
I think they'll call for us when it's time.
This room gives me the creeps.
The heebie-jeebies. Just leave. Who makes this one? Imagine I've got everything here. Yep. Yeah, why am I even looking at this? What is this? What is it used for? You know what? I don't want to know. Look.
Now, ladies, listen up. I'm sure you're still feeling a bit woozy, but tonight's audition's about to begin.
Huh?
Head out the door to the left and up the stairs. Come on, ladies, let's hustle.
All right, guys. Let's do this.
Do you want to do this?
He's on the. All right, let's go. Like, man, you sound hyped for this. You sound way too hyped for this. All right, let's go for it. All right, out we go.
Okay, my beautiful ladies, time to line up for the dawn.
The dawn.
Wait, you look kind of familiar. We haven't met before, have we?
Maybe. Somewhere.
Whatever. All right, y'all good to go? Then let's do this thing.
Funny, but even these creeps, they don't seem as bad as like Rompa or some of the other characters we saw. And they were main characters from Luna.
Ladies?
And that just goes to show you how things have changed during the years.
Nice. Very nice. Whichever one shall I pick? Oh. Shall I pick you? Or maybe you? Yeah. Oh yeah! I've got it! I've got it! Today's bride-to-be is...
Today's?
And tomorrow.
Today's?
Or the day after's, if the Don takes a shine to you.
Pathetic.
Huh? Hey, which one of you said that? Was it you? Ooh, you got a mouth on you. I'm gonna enjoy breaking it in. Today's lucky lady is the Big Bone Girl. Huh? Still playing hard to get? I can dig it. Oh, yeah. The leftovers are all yours.
I mean,
Yeah! Okay, ladies.
imagine having, I don't know, like, preferences are just a matter of...
Don't be shy, little kitten. Shimmy on over and give Daddy some sugar. No need
Having
to play
Tifa in front of you and
coy.
shooting
Nobody
Cloud
here
is...
but you and me. Oh, you're even cuter than I thought.
Back off.
Ooh! This kitten's got claws! I love it!
What was that?
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to preserve the moment. And to ensure you don't do anything inappropriate like say no.
Asshole.
Oh, praise me more!
This isn't weird. None of this is
Hey,
weird.
yo, fellas! We got guests, and y'all got first crack at entertaining them.
Something's definitely going to crack in this scene. Something's
Courtesy
definitely
of
going to
the
crack.
ever-generous Don Corneo himself. Never forget, the Don provides. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just turning it up a bit. Seems a bit too low.
So, ladies, ready to get to it?
Yeah. I guess I'm good to go whenever. How about you, Tifa?
4 guys between us. Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
Wait. I know you. The Colosseum.
Damn. He looked him straight in the eye.
Oh, you stupid!
Yeah. And that's all she wrote.
Good job, Aerith. It was nothing compared to you.
Girl power. Woo. Nice.
Andrea filled me in on the situation. I come bearing gifts.
Andrea wasn't in on this situation, but anyway.
I'll do what I can to clean this up. Just finish the job.
Thank you. Okay, let's go rescue Cloud.
Corneo's room, right?
Yep.
Better hurry.
Why are you helping?
Hurry.
Kind of forget.
Man, I'd love to spend some quality time with girls like that. Bet they're going at it right now. Lucky bastard.
That's behind door number 1.
are you doing here?
How do you play this game? I forget.
This one's for you.
Oh well.
That wasn't
Guess when
so
you're
bad.
level 50, you don't really need to remember how to play the game, right? Plays itself. Alright, let's check out this store. I don't know, call me curious. No, nothing? Nothing? Nada? Oh. So that's the one thing I kind of miss in old style games, old style RPGs, because you kind of explore and they reward you for exploring. Whereas games like these, not so much. Like, you might find a random bookshelf and find some information there, you know? Whereas here you only get to go one way. What's this? Oh, this is where we came from. Okay, okay. We're going into kinky stuff. He sure has a lot of swords lying around. Loud.
Don't stop! Tell me what a bad boy I am! Yes, yes I am! Here I come, baby! Hey, who the hell gave you permission to do that? One of you get in here and teach this bitch some manners!
Sorry, but your boys had to learn some manners too.
What the?
Cloud, your clothes.
But you're telling me he got changed in front of Don Corneo?
So you're a man, huh? What are you three up to?
We'll ask the questions.
He just got
like,
changed
why'd
right
you
there.
have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche?
How does he put that?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. Let's try again.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche? Spill the beans. Or...
I'll cut him off.
All right,
that line doesn't work.
I'll talk.
That line doesn't work.
Some guy with a
Flat.
gun for an arm. I was paid to find him.
Paid by who?
I can't tell you that. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
Well,
Guard dog.
Because if you don't...
I'll rip them off.
Yeah, that works better.
It was the director of public security, Heidegger. It was Heidegger.
Shinra! And what were they planning?
Some things are better left unsaid, you know?
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
Or I'll smash them.
All right, you got me. I could never say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's decided they ought to stamp them out, home base and all.
Stamp, get it?
And I mean stamp out. By
What's
targeting the support pillar and blowing it up.
Boom.
The pillar?
Did I stutter? The plate will come crashing down. It'll be Sector 6 all over again. I'm sure you've been there and
Sorry,
seen
I
the
laughed.
wreckage
I'll
for
tell you why I
yourself.
laughed in a
So
little
you
bit.
know exactly what Sector 7's gonna look like.
They wouldn't.
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Before you do,
No.
please,
Oh,
this won't take
don't
long.
care.
As everyone knows, villains only divulge their plans in a certain situation.
We know.
What is that situation?
I wonder when they're faced with certain death, when they've lost their minds, or when they think they've won.
When they think they've
They've
already won. Right?
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner! You
Why
get
would you
all
bother with
expenses
him?
paid trip to the sewers. Enjoy the sights and smells.
Are we on schedule?
The Turks are on top of it. Yes, there will be no delays.
Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider. No, begging.
I'm gonna tell you in a minute why I'm laughing.
City is home to more than 50,000.
Director Twisty.
Mr. Twisty, come on.
At least let us issue a warning, sir.
Why bother? I mean, come on, we're only just gonna kill like
The director's cowardice fills the room
Just
yet
gonna kill half the
again.
city. Come on, who cares? Like,
Progress requires sacrifice. Learn
Progress?
to live with it.
progress demands we kill a whole bunch of people. Learn to live with it. Or we might actually kill you too. I don't know, by accident. Yeah, I just fell a whole bunch of meters. I'm fine. I'll just walk it off. Brr. Easy there.
Where in the...
Told you, the sewers. Don't be so jumpy, Claire. Alright, so let me tell you why I was laughing. Alright.
Damn, it reeks.
Yeah. You're in the sewer, mate. It's not going to smell like roses. So, like, I've been laughing all this time because I remember Team 4-Star did an abridged version of the original Final Fantasy VII. And they made fun of this scene. They had Reeve talking to President Shinra. And he was protesting, like, in the original of dropping the Sector 7 plate onto the slums. And he said, okay, sir, but I must protest. Let me give you an example here. It's like trying to make an omelette by dropping an entire section of the city on top of another section of the city. The way that line was delivered, it just cracked me up. Hi, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. And seriously, the way he said it and the way that line was delivered in the abridged version, it was so funny, but it actually made a lot of sense. Because, like, it made you realize how stupid this whole thing was. And how stupid the Shinra's plan was. Because, like, they're literally trying to kill a group of people, right? Like, 6-7 people. And that's what they actually do. They drop one section of the city on top of another section of the city just to kill, like, 5 guys. Like, how stupid is that plan? Right? It is so dumb. Like, it's like, I get it. Maybe you'll take down, like, the section of the city that they live in. Like, they probably know where they live, right? Of course, maybe they've just narrowed it down to Sector 7. Maybe they could have done a little bit more research to find out, you know, who's there. Like, they found out a guy with a gun for an arm. Okay, I don't think that there's that many people with a gun for an arm. Like, there's 2 people in the whole game. By the end of it, there's no one else that has a gun for an arm. That alone gives you, it narrows down your field of research that you need to look for. Secondly, he's pretty tall, he's pretty bulky, right? So you find out that guy hangs out at Tifa's bar. Just take out Tifa's bar, dude. You don't need to take out the whole section of the city that they live in. And the way they go about it in the abridged version, he says, "There's so many things we like there. There's that sushi bar we really like. There's that taco stand. That other place we all hang out. We don't really need to do this." He says, "I'm going to be real with you, President. This sounds like an idea that Heidegger blurted out during a meeting, and nobody argued him with. Nobody challenged him on." And Heidegger walks in and he's like, "Yeah, why would they challenge me on such a great plan?" And he says to him, "I came up with this idea while you were making that bonsai plant your wife." And And Reeve, he responds, "I'll make you my wife, you son of a bitch." But yeah, that line he says to President when he says to President Shinra, trying to make an omelet by dropping an entire section of the city on top of another section of the city, I just lost my mind. But it makes so much sense considering the plot of this game. Like, they could have taken so many different courses of action. I understand that they probably did this to show the ruthlessness of Shinra, but when you stop to think of it, it's actually kind of silly. Like, no matter how ruthless a company is, I don't think anyone would have taken such drastic action to stamp out a terrorist company, right? A terrorist organization, not company. Of course, having said, by the way, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we just landed in the sewer after meeting Don Corneo. Of course, having said that, we have seen I don't want to go into politics and war and all that, but we have seen like entire countries being razed down due to terrorist cells. Anyway, so we have a choice here: Tifa or Aerith. I don't know if there's anyone in the chat, but I usually go for Tifa. All right, let's get this over. Although I've never actually gone for Aerith, so I'd like to see the dialogue there. All right, let's go for Aerith.
Aerith.
Cloud. We have to get to Sector 7.
Yeah.
Trying to make an omelet by dropping an entire section of the city on top of another section of the city.
That bastard!
Oh. I hadn't heard that one before. Aerith is definitely a lot more soft-spoken than Tifa. Tifa's more hard-boiled. Don't lick the sewers.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's fluffy! And shiny. Definitely an appropriate pet for Don Corneo.
Here you go.
You bet! Bring it on!
Oh, there we go.
Gonna teach you a lesson. And catch!
Summon a fairy. Let's summon a fairy. He's dead. We angered it.
This one's for you!
Sorry.
Come on! Mind backing off a bit? One more shot!
I told you we're at level 50 and we're playing on easy mode. There's not going to be much gameplay. It's just about the story. Don't expect to see a lot of fights. Uh-oh. He mad. That being said, he gave me a lot of trouble in the past. Not this fight. I think you fight him
There it
again
goes.
later on.
Do you think it lives down here, or...?
No, he's got a
Probably
nice
Corneo's
house in the
pet.
slums.
And we were dinner.
Dinner. Ooh, don't say that. You make me hungry.
Hey, you don't believe that crazy story of his, do you? Shinra wouldn't sacrifice a whole sector just to take out Avalanche, would they? Destroying
Makes
part of
perfect
the
sense.
city, killing all those people just to get at us?
Why?
I don't know.
The perfect
Is
plan.
Corneo the kind of guy who'd make up shit just to screw with you?
I wouldn't put it past him.
But if he was telling the truth, and there's still a chance he was, isn't there? Then we should go. And if it turns out he was lying, then so what, right?
True.
Tifa!
I knew it. These tunnels are all connected.
It's all connected.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure we can use these tunnels to make our way back to Sector 7. The sewers under Sector 6 and 7 should be connected. If you get in trouble, just follow the stench.
Another one of those lessons?
An avalanche thing, actually. We use them to move around the Undercity, in emergencies.
By the way, I want to learn.
Sure we're not lost?
Positive. There should be a big waterway just up ahead. Let's find that first.
I want to learn more about avalanche.
Okay then. You're gonna feel this one. I'd keep my distance if I were you. It's over.
I want to learn more about the whole avalanche, not just the cell that Barrett established. Like how they were created, the whole thing. Let me put it this way. I want to play Before Crisis. Before Crisis? Yeah, that's the one. How they were established in Wutai, and I reckon Wutai is going to have a big role to play in Part 3, and I feel like they're going to really go into the whole avalanche situation. Do you mind? Man, work for me. Boom.
It reeks down here.
Well, the Undercity isn't exactly the prettiest place, and we're under that, so...
Where are we going?
Kinda in a rush, so you asked for it.
Not bad.
We're done? We're done. So yeah, as I was saying, Wutai definitely going to play a major role in Part 3. Look at that crab.
Get back.
I can fight too, you know. No more here. It's over. Gotcha. I'm backing off a bit.
It'll be interesting to see how Avalanche... There's a big story there. There's a big story, and it's all from what I've read, because I've read into it.
Is it safe to go through here?
It's really dark.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on.
Hey, Cloud. Assuming Corneo was telling us the truth, what do you think Shinra's really up to? I mean, they've got to have an endgame. But I can't imagine what it is. Destroying a whole chunk of the city just to get back at us doesn't make any kind of sense.
Yeah, I can't imagine any way they could profit from it. It's gonna cost them a fortune to rebuild.
Corneo's lying. He's gotta be. Guys like him do it all the time out of habit.
Right, there's a switch.
That's a power generator, all right.
Okay, why are you looking at it?
Wow, talk about ancient.
Mm-hmm.
It's an antique.
Like you.
Older than the Mako reactors, even. It'd be a miracle if it still works.
Well, always believe in miracles. Power of miracles. There you go.
Hey, would you look at that?
And let there be light.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this.
Don't you mean you walk away from this?
Get him, Aerith.
I'd keep my distance if And we're
Nice
safe.
to go. Alright, what do I need to press? No, nothing here. Okay, keep going. But I keep trying to talk and I keep getting interrupted by this battle. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Over there. Is it? Yep. Hold on to this. Hold on to your buttons. Who says that? Someone says that. Hold on to your buttons. Oh. Oh, empty it out. Flush the toilet. There we go. The toilet has been flushed. We can go down here and do stuff. I don't know what exactly, but what are we doing down here? Like a switch. Nothing. Nothing. Cool. Alright, let's get back up. This area gives Final Fantasy 8 vibes because there's a sewer in Final Fantasy 8, for those who don't know. Wait, I just came here. Wait. This door is locked.
Locked up tight.
Up tight.
But not if we use the skeleton key Jessie made.
But Jessie made a key and she just dumped it in.
It's in the water?
We'll see.
She just dumped it in the sewage. Okay. That's what we're meant to believe. And the skeleton key. Alright. Look for the skeleton key. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. There's a switch for this area. Bazinga. Did I press anything? Yeah, oh, good. Ah, there's a little stamp. Stamp the scamp. That is a weird poster of a dog. Alright, let's go back. But yeah, as I was saying, there's a whole game dedicated to how Avalanche was made, called Before Crisis.
It worked.
They should release it at some point as part of the whole Ever Crisis thing, the mobile game. So I'm really looking forward to that. Tells you how it was formed, how it was made to combat Shinra, and how they had a huge blowout with the Turks. And there was a summon involved, and this mad scientist, not Hojo, by the way, another one, Tuhito, I think his name was, and he had this daughter. I read into it because, you know,
Wait a minute.
I hadn't played the game. It wasn't released in the West. So
Sector 7 should be just
I
on the
was
other
curious
side of this
about it, so I read up on it on Wikipedia.
So this is where Sector 6 ends.
And where Sector 7 begins. Once we cross
And it's really
over,
cool,
we
the
can start
premise of it
looking
and the
for a way
whole
back to the surface.
story.
Might be
It's
harder
really
than you
cool.
think.
Let's just try to make our
Some
way down
main
this tunnel.
Final Fantasy 7 characters like
can't use
Zack
those
and
gates
Cloud,
to clear a path.
mostly Zack and
We can do
Sephiroth
this.
are
We'll
involved.
figure it out.
And it just goes to show you
for
how how the organization was formed and how eventually Barrett took the branch into Midgar and he formed it.
Of course not. You're gonna feel this one. Go on.
That it?
The door is locked. Why is everything so locked? Down, down, down into the bowels of the beast he goes. Hey, wait. Ah, here's the Switch. Speaking of Switch, did anyone buy a Nintendo Switch too? What's it like? I wonder. Alright, let's go down here. See what's going on down here. You reckon we can make it to Sector 7 by the time this stream is over? I reckon.
Mind backing off a bit? Bring it.
Thank you, Aerith.
That's the way to do it.
Yep. That's how it's done.
I've got this.
Don't you mean you've got this?
The limit and beyond. Okay.
I keep my distance if I
Thanks, Aerith.
Was never in doubt.
Okay, we can't go this way. There's a ladder. There's a ladder. It's actually more fun when you get to go through this without having to sit through all the battles. Should I? Whatever. Maybe we should have gotten rid of that chunk. Oh, I see. You close that, and then you go up, and then you cross. Is there any point in coming this way? No. Nope. Crossing the sluice gate. What's a sluice gate? Easy does it. Hey, look. You're gonna slam into me. You're gonna knock me down. Funny how it goes all slow. Hey, wait. Then there's actually no threat of him falling. Oh well, I suppose it adds to the drama a little bit. Seriously.
No surprises there.
No, not really. They're not if you this game. 5, 6. Just kidding. Cat is being awfully quiet today. People, what's up?
All right. Now we should be able to get across.
Hopefully.
I'll go first, okay?
Okay, boss.
Damn
You're
it.
the man.
I can't stop thinking about what Corneo said.
I know.
What, that he's gonna squash your home with a whole bunch of other
It's gotta
homes?
be a trick. There's no way they'd go that far.
Ah, they're pretty dumb.
But
They would.
But what if Corneo really was telling the truth? We have to get there in time to stop it. We have to.
Right.
Yep.
Aerith, what are you not telling me?
Huh?
Guys, come on. We gotta keep moving.
Coming! I'll go first.
Yeehaw. Jeez. Just came from the... He was just selling
Aerith,
flowers, the
your
poor
turn.
girl.
On my way.
But then again, no one made her do this, right? This was her choice. Did she know that she would have to go through this at some point? Did she see the future, or did she speak to the planet or something?
Almost there.
Those are all valid questions. Like, maybe she knew that she would, that her destiny would take her
You
here.
saved me.
Least I could do.
Hear that, Cloud?
What?
Come on.
That was a very Cloud reaction. He was like, meh. Lightsaber's not working. Whoop. Okay, off we go.
Focus.
Still thinking about the plate?
We did have that conversation about 2 seconds ago.
The future isn't set in stone. That's what I always tell myself.
Hey, there was that speech from Rebirth.
I hope you're right.
How about this then? Think of something fun. After saving Sector 7, you're gonna...
You're gonna...
Go shopping. Topside. I'll buy stuff for the bar, decorations, coasters.
Can I come?
You'd better.
Then it's a date.
Cloud can carry all our stuff.
He'll be our pack chocobo.
What was that about me?
What are you going on about? Ah, that's what you get.
Huh? No way!
Talking crap about me.
Come on, Tifa!
Oh. Uh-oh. There goes your pack, Chocobo.
Hold on tight!
On 3, okay? 1, 2, 3!
Good thing I didn't skip arm day.
Sorry about that.
No need to be.
Yeah. Ugh. Right. Usually going along. Hey, don't run. You'll get there. Actually, there might be one or two reasons to run. Now that I think about it, you know, section of the city dropping onto another section of the city. What are you stopping for? Oh. Is this the right way? Whatever. It wasn't the right way. It was a trap.
Stay back.
Get him.
I'm backing off a bit.
Nothing to it.
Good job working as a tank, Cloud. Ah, here's the door. Nope, that way. This way. Just have to see where it leads. I do not remember the map of the sword. These things are very colourful. Very red. I wonder what they taste like.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, though. Hey, you asked for.
Would kill for a shower.
In sewage water? Ugh, wouldn't recommend it. Are we there yet? Alright. Spy. Get back.
I can fight too. Go away! Moving on then.
Yep. Hey, Cavill, how's it going? How's your day been? Welcome to the chat. To the Final Fantasy VII Remake adventure. Very intricate area they've made here. I hope you're ready for today. It's gonna be a big day. What's anyone waiting for us?
Was never in doubt.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm excited. I'm pretty hyped. I imagine you're looking forward to different things, but I'm actually thinking we might get a Final Fantasy IX Remake announcement today. I went the wrong way. I mentioned I don't like this area. We are lost. We are officially lost. Oh, not that way. Right.
You're dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't say safe. Alright. Go this way, or you can go this way. I'll go this way. See what happens. There's a door here. Wonder where that takes us. Oh yeah, there's a mini game here. I mean, looking for going back past the stream. Yep, that'll be fun.
Look, that must be the way out.
I wonder. There must be some way we can lower the water level.
I wonder. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people there. No.
Guys, check it out. Seventh Heaven's water tank has something similar. I'm betting we can use this to control the sewage level.
Hey, Cloud. You want to give it a try?
This ought to drain the water. Right?
Oh boy, this minigame. I can never get on the first try. Never. So annoying.
No luck?
Must be busted.
A red light indicates a blockage, apparently.
I'm probably going to miss
We
the
can
first
use
half
the
hour of
hand
that,
pump to
right?
clear the
So I'm
blockage.
going to be at work, but
Sounds
I should
about
join
right.
in at about
I
9:30.
remember having to do this at the bar
About
before.
half hour after the stream
Alright.
starts.
Aerith, you mind giving me a hand? Cloud, you stay put. Keep an eye out for more red lights.
Wait.
Red light.
I'm not sure.
Trust me, this is the best way to handle it. We'll be back soon.
Mm-hmm. Tifa! Yep. Tifa and Aerith. Best duo.
So maybe this is a little different.
This is a
from the
nightmare.
bar. More industrial?
Alright. Let's see. Pull it up.
Here goes.
Oh, the window's small. I get it. I got it.
Spectacular.
Oh, cool. I got it. Alright. Increasing the pressure. Ah, too soon. I never get this on my first try.
Try to stay in sync.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. I always get nervous when I do this.
All good.
Ah, too soon. Come on, man.
Could've gone better.
Do you win anything if you can do this on the first try? Got it. I don't think you win anything if you do this on the first try, but
Okay.
okay, this third one is even harder. Ah,
Try to stay in sync.
too soon. I tell you, this part, this might even be the most challenging part of the whole playthrough, right? And I'm not even kidding. Got it. Got it. Yes. That's how it's done.
All right, I think that did it.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's head back. Cloud's probably getting worried.
You're like 2 feet away from Cloud, but yeah, okay. Hello, Cloud. Ooh. You could have swam through that. I mean, what's the worst you can get? Rabies? Tetanus?
Nicely done.
We make a great team.
Go team.
Go team. Team Tifa and Aerith. I was trying to think of a name that combines both their name, like a shipping name. Tifa Aerith. Tifa Aerith.
That it?
Hey Arctic. Hey, how you going? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by.
Don't hold back.
How's your day been?
No more games. It's over. See ya.
Don't close your...
Oh, he fell asleep. Did they all fall asleep? Oh, they're frogs. Oh, they were flogged into frogs.
Back in it. Keep those gloves up.
logged into fog.
Sure is nice to go up for a
What?
change.
What did I just say? Chaotic, are you getting excited for tonight?
Stay back. I'll go on ahead and secure the exit.
Cloud!
Looks like they're hungry for more.
We're not delicious. Not
Oh.
even a little bit.
It's only 6 a.m. is it? Where you are? Well,
No.
it's getting late
Okay.
in my area, but still.
You too.
But there's too many of them.
Not for me.
Hurry.
Last warning. Back
You're
off
always
or
excited.
die.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm kind of like that too. The hype is real. Are there any games you're looking forward to? That you're hoping to see tonight, Chaotic? At Summer Game Fest? Because, you know, for me, if I see Final Fantasy IX Remake, I'll just lose my mind. Ah, yeah. I thought Chaotic wrote that.
Understood. The avalanche.
No, no worries, Chaotic.
We ought to proceed as planned.
This is bullshit.
If the times were a bit more suitable, I would.
To public order are to be
I'll
summarily
do more.
put
I promise
down.
I'll do more raids.
This is what we've always done.
Summarily put down.
He's gone too. I hope you get that. I really hope you get that, Cavill.
Guess it's a little late to grow a conscience.
You're about to drop a section on an entire section of the city on top of another section of the city. So, yeah, a bit too late. Not in particular, just like
Don't
seeing.
worry.
Oh,
We'll make it in time.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. Imagine if they announced like a Baldur's Gate 4. And I still think it'd be pretty soon for them to do that, but just imagine. Speaking of which, did anyone see that Witcher 4 footage?
This is the
That was
train
crazy.
graveyard, all right. A real treasure trove of scrap.
Sector 7 should be just past that large maintenance facility over there. I vote we stay in the light so we can see where we're going.
Dark everywhere.
That it?
Oh. I've never played it. Like, this is going to sound sacrilegious. I've never played any of the Witcher games, but I definitely want to try out The Witcher 4.
And kind of
It
creepy.
looks really impressive.
People don't come around here often. And not just because of the monsters, but because of the stories.
What kind?
Everyone seems to think that the train graveyard is haunted. Those who lose their way out there in the dark of
they
night
might be doing
will
a
never,
PG-4.
ever find their way back home again.
Yeah, I have heard those rumors, Chaotic. I
that
did
right?
hear those rumors.
I mean, it's not like I think it's true or anything. But you know, it's just...
Then let's hurry.
Yeah. The only thing, I get a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to games like The Witcher 3 and Baldur's Gate 3. Because I feel like they're just too big. They're too enormous for me to play. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's this sense of like, when are you going to finish them, you know? They're just huge. I mean, maybe now that I'm streaming, they might be good to play because, you know.
Bring it.
You're gonna feel this one!
Uh-huh. 2 games.
Moving on then.
Wonder what the second one is. There's a lot of developers that have said they're working on games. I'm actually expecting to see something from Naughty Dog. And I've said it before on stream that something other than Intergalactic, because they have said they're working on multiple games.
Guys, what was that?
Didn't take me too long to finish The Witcher. Really? Whoop. Surprise.
Don't scare me like that.
She got scared.
I think I just heard a little kid. Did you guys hear it too?
Why would there be kids out here this late?
What?
It's a ghost. I don't know, I just feel like for some reason I have this sense that games like Baldur's Gate 3 and Witcher 3 are huge. And you need to invest hundreds of hours to complete them. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm wrong. Hello, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Mostly focusing on a story playthrough. I may not have found everything, but I don't know because I didn't know anything about it. Maybe. Maybe you just focused on the story. Yeah, depends on how you play. Yeah, if you want to focus on like getting all the side quests and all that done, maybe it'll take you a long time. Ooh. Cool. That was fun.
Now that's just me.
Yep.
Don't think you'll walk away with this. It's all hey. You asked
Get him.
for it.
All right, ladies first. Yeah, depends on how you play. I mean, again, with those types of games, I don't think I'd focus too much on getting everything, on completing everything. Because honestly, I don't think you'd be able to. I did learn a lot of side quests were timed in Witcher 3. Timed side? That kind of stuff. So like what? You only had a specific window in which you could complete them. That's not cool.
Off a bit.
Like, I'm alright with the game having a decent amount of side content. I had a few people die. You don't pay attention until after. What was it, like a dirt run? Speaking of which, how did your dirt run go the other night? Did you get to steal a lot of stuff?
Huh? What is that?
Get your hands on that loot.
You okay?
All good, I think.
Just a few broken bones.
Still in one piece here too. Guys?
He sounds a bit bitter. Come on.
Seriously?
Come on, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's
Gonna move on.
inviting.
Come on, where?
Alright, let's see what's inside.
Yep. More there. Got too early for the... that sucks. Oh well, better luck next time, I guess.
Well, what do you think?
I'm game.
Huh?
Yep.
But it'll be fine.
Tifa scared.
We've got a bodyguard, don't forget. Mine. Right?
Ghosts aren't my thing.
I don't think ghosts are anyone's thing.
You're just being modest. After you.
Mind letting me go then?
Imagine this was your party. Like, hey. Thingy.
What was that? Look! Over there!
But where? Spooky. Just the spirit. Jeez.
Found you.
Heh.
Hey, can we talk? Just for a bit?
I don't wanna. Oop, there he goes. Uh-oh. Off to the far plane. No, sorry, that's another Final Fantasy.
Get back.
Love to play the Final Fantasy games at some point. Don't remember the story.
It's you.
Well, I mean, you've got your favorite content creator making them. So you can just watch the video.
Thing's dangerous.
I know, but even so.
But yeah, no, they're really fun to play.
What the?
And I was saying at the start of my stream that it is really hard to pick a favorite Final Fantasy. Like, even with the rumors of a Final Fantasy IX remake going around, it makes me excited for that game, but I still can't say it's my favorite. 7 isn't my favorite. 8 isn't my favorite. Like, I love all those games separately and equally so.
Run!
It's my favorite game franchise out of all of them, out of everything I've played, but I can't pick one of them because they're all separate and they all have different characters and different stories, and they make you fall in love with them and hold them so dear. And each and every one of them is unique in its own way. So it's just, and they draw you to them.
Gonna need to find another way.
I know, but that will take a lot of time. 10 is memorable because I used to watch my sister play. Yeah, see? And I feel like every person, every gamer, every person who's a gamer has some sort of memory tied to Final Fantasy. Well, maybe not every gamer. Maybe you played other games too. But a lot of gamers out there. Is that it? Are we done? No, there's another one. And I don't know, that just makes it a really special franchise for a lot of people. And like I said, it just makes it a very unique franchise. Like, your favorite character might be Cloud or someone from 7. For other people, it's someone from 10. For other people, someone from 9, you know? And there's, like, for Ben Starr, for example, who's new to the franchise, he really loves the characters from Final Fantasy VIII. He's calling for a Final Fantasy VIII remake, right? Or they announced Tactics the other day, and everyone was so hyped about Tactics. It's like, you can't just pick one. Because each and every one of them is so different and so unique, and like, for me, for example, I could just go on talking for hours and hours about each and every one of them. It's not just like, you want me to talk about 10 and how that came in at a separate point in my life, and it helped me realize as a person why I need to think about religion as, like, I shouldn't just be following religion blindly, but I should think about it and think about the implications of religion in my own life. Because I was living in a deeply religious society, right? But when I played Final Fantasy X, I started to think that maybe I should separate religion, or I should start thinking about it a little bit differently. It was Final Fantasy X that helped me realize these things, right? So, yeah. As I was saying, each and every one of them is unique, and each and every one of them gives something different to people, memories, and helps them through their life. Like, I've heard people say that, and I've read people say on the internet that maybe they played a certain Final Fantasy game when they were at a very difficult point in their lives, and it helped them get through it. Now, granted, that could happen with any video game, right? Not just Final Fantasy. I'm trying to plan my games ahead as well, and there are just so many games I want to play. And why should we pick just one? Of course, exactly. There are so many games out there, and there are so many other games coming out, right? For For example, I saw during the State of Play that the developers of Journey and Abzu are making a new game, and I want to try that one out too. So that seems uber cool. Come on. We go in here. We're supposed to go in here. No. Come on, don't play me like that.
It's not working.
Relatability is why I love a game.
I wonder if this is
Book
another
with a
prank.
really good storyline.
Someone might be messing with the power supply to make us run around.
I 100% agree with that, Chaotic. Like, the game has a good storyline. I am hooked. That's the first thing I look for in a game. Like, graphics might be secondary. If it doesn't have... If the graphics aren't that good, I can live with that. Or the music or the sound quality. Or any of that. But the first thing I look at is the story and the characters. That's good. I'm hooked. You can sign me up. There's something in here.
I found you.
Whoop. Don't touch. There have been times when I've played games that look visually stunning, but they don't give you a reason to keep playing them, right? Because they might be a bit repetitive or they might fall flat, the story and all that. So, yeah.
Do you think there's more in here?
Looks like. Aha! Found you.
I guess she points at it.
That's that.
Hi. We go upstairs or downstairs? I think we need to go downstairs first. Yeah. I like a good character development and maybe morality conflict. Might be why Astarion is my fave character, but Will is my least fave. Still like him. Doesn't really seem to grow. Yeah. Morality. Ugh. Yeah, the thing is, sometimes game presents you with the most difficult choices. And one of the most difficult choices that comes to mind and really stuck with me is from... Actually, it's a game that Anna Dimitriou was in. A Plague Tale Requiem. It was... I don't know if you've played that game, but it's a bit of a spoiler actually, so maybe I shouldn't mention it in case you want to play it at some point. So let me know. But that game had the most difficult choice I had to make as a video game player. It's okay? Alright, I'll mention it. So in that game, you play as the older sister, right? And that character has a younger character who is a younger brother who has some sort of illness, and that illness calls rats and kills people. Like that little brother had killed like a whole bunch of people from all around the world. So at some point, you know, that younger brother realized that only by dying he could stop killing.
Tifa.
But he couldn't actually stop himself. So the older sister had to be the one to end his life, and you, as the character, had to make the choice to toss a rock on his head and kill him. So, because I have an older sister, and I really, like, I could relate to... And it was sort of like we had that same age difference. You could tell that he was a lot younger. That brother was a lot younger.
Coming to get you?
So yeah, it was literally the hardest choice I had to make. And you could just watch her breaking down, and she's like, don't make me do this. I don't want to have to do this. And she's like, the brother was like, but you have to. You're the only one that can do this for me. And, you know. So yeah, Even now, as I remember it, it makes me a little bit emotional. And I was like, damn this game for making me do this. But on the other hand, I did. If I had done that on stream, you would have just seen me and become just a bucket of tears. I was a mess for days afterwards. Not just for that moment, for days afterwards I was a mess. I could not believe it. And seriously, that game really built up the relationship between the two characters, between the two brothers. Split Fiction. I haven't played Split Fiction. Oh, come on, I haven't given him any spells.
Hey, you asked for it.
What's Split Fiction about? Do I want to play it? No, I probably won't play it. Yeah. What happens there? Whoop. Out of the way. Oh, get it. Whoa. Whoop. I blew up. Look at that. He's giving us trouble. Oh, he's immune. Okay. Alright, buddy, you've overstayed your welcome.
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Come on. Funny. A co-op game where you and a friend are trapped in your stories, jumping from fantasy to sci-fi. Oh, that sounds cool.
That was fun. All this
It was a backstory that made me tear up.
Waiting for someone to
yeah, games have that. Games have that power.
What are you talking about? Come on.
The funny thing is, I was talking to someone recently about, well, they're playing a game, they're experiencing a game that I first played when I was really young, and they were talking about a scene that they played through it recently, and I was telling them that when I first played that scene, I couldn't really understand its significance. And then they said to me that, yeah, that scene was like it made a huge emotional impact on me. And I said to them, yeah, I just breezed through that scene when I was younger, and I pretty much laughed at it, or I couldn't really understand what it was about. And I said to them that now that you mention it, I can actually see it through you playing it, that yeah, it's actually pretty heavy. So it's interesting how you can, even through conversations with others and through interactions, you can experience video games that way as well.
Those who lose their way out there in the dark of night will never, ever find their way back home again. What do you guys think would have happened if they'd caught us?
I wonder. Maybe they're the ones who were caught.
Can we just drop the whole...
What if they're trapped here and can't leave?
I would have liked to see that live stream. Actually, we should do a co-op sometime too. I'd like to play a game with you or something.
Just like we hoped. What a relief.
We should be able to get through now.
Let's find out.
Go downstairs. Innocent perspective versus when you have gone through something that makes you feel the same. Exactly, yes. Because when I first played that game, I hadn't experienced anything. I was so young, and I was like, yeah, whatever. This scene, like, I just brushed it off. But then it was like I was going through that same scene through this person's eyes, right? And they just brought it up. They brought it up again, and because they had played it recently, and I went through it in my mind, and I was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, and now that you mention it, that scene is actually so heavy and so significant and so important. It was a minor scene in the game. It was just a conversation, but it just made me realize how that game pointed it out and how it created it so beautiful. I won't mention what game it is, and but it was just something that really struck me, right? It really sat with me. We would have to figure out scheduling, yeah. I mean, look, I can do late night. I can do a late night stream, maybe on a weekend or something. You just go unnoticed or not talked about. Yep. All things that someone else might see and might help you see it as well, because you know, one person's perspective is, you know, different perspectives. That's what I'd call it. Different perspectives. One person might be able to see something that you weren't able to see at that time or at all.
Let's head outside.
And vice versa, right? And that's what I love about games. They bring up conversations as well within communities.
A girl?
Marlene.
Marlene?
And the kids that the Black Wind carries away have to live in the train graveyard forever and ever. So you have to stay far, far away from there.
All right then, I will.
An earlier stream as well. Yeah, sure. We just have to figure out what game we want to play.
You know Betty? Yesterday, she went with her daddy to...
But yeah, that'd be fun.
Daddy coming back.
Actually,
I'm making Marlene an ancient.
I might not make it home tonight.
That would be an interesting thread.
Marlene, what are you?
She's communing with the planet.
We can't waste any more time here.
Yeah, definitely.
was that
We'd
about?
play a game
Nothing
that's
you need to worry about.
new to
Let's
both
get
of us.
going.
Like, I don't think it would make a lot of sense to play a game that one of us knows how to play and what happens in that game. That would be kind of like cheating. Like, I'm good at it and I know how to play it, and the other one's like, but I have to learn it. You push your husband's patience. Nah.
Oh, it's moving.
Maybe now we can get to the other side. Gotta win at all costs.
Isn't that what marriage is all about, though? Wow.
Good night.
Coming
He hasn't even turned around.
Our way.
Too late.
Are you still around? Oh, okay. You want to annoy for the rest of your life? Exactly. You find a person that you want to bother. You're like, all right, I'm sticking with you. Hey, there's a box over there. Oh,
That was close.
there's more. Go away. I'll unleash the Tifa on you.
That's over.
And get all the pain. Alright, we made it to the sector. This is moving pretty quickly.
too? But we're so close, I can see it.
Hey, do you think these trains might still run?
Could give it a try.
All right, let's run them.
Call. Looks like it still works.
I knew it.
All right, if we finish Rebirth before finding a game neither of us had played may prove difficult. That's part of the fun, though, isn't it? I mean, we can look for a game or two and suggest it to the other person, and the other person agrees, we can play it, and then from then on, once we find the game, then we'll try and figure out the scheduling.
Plate separation code is... Got it.
I'd recommend we do it on the weekend, if you find that agreeable. Oh boy.
Did you got a death wish or something? Because I sure as shit don't.
What, you're the one in the chopper?
Not really. Small arms fire between local boys trying to defend the building.
Oops, sorry.
So that's what we are.
Tifa.
They're really gonna drop the plate.
Yep.
They won't if Barrett and the others have anything to say about it.
They won't really have anything.
Now is keep moving.
Please. Please let us be in time.
Nah. Ooh, the music changed. A lot of fun, I agree. It will take a bit of planning. I know my husband about streaming on Sunday with his buddy. The bearish future, so maybe it's not. I could do an earlier stream. Yeah. Don't stress nearish. Yeah, I was like bearish. In the bearish future, the bare necessities. By the way, Chaotic, don't stress about it. Like we'll just take it as it comes, right? If we find a game that we both like, I'll look into it. I'll Google some games on my way to work today, and I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow and see if you like them. We'll take it from there. The main point is to have fun. We'll invite Caster too. Yeah, it'll be exciting. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Wow.
We'll make it like an event and we'll send it out to the community. It'll be like the Chaotic Hunter streaming show. Yeah, I'm actually getting excited. This is gonna be fun.
Coming through.
I just hope my internet holds. Because I've never actually done a co-streaming thing.
Hey, you asked for it.
Man, where are you going? Fly higher, why don't you?
Stay back. Bring it. I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Get over here. I mean, at the end of the day, we could just play some arcade games or something.
And we're safe.
Even together party yet, but I haven't played. Well, yeah, it'll be a learning experience for the both of us. Like, we're both new streamers, right? There are definitely going to be some technical difficulties with this, but it'll be fun.
Thanks.
Let's go.
What did I just do? Ah, right. Let's go this way.
Almost there. Come on.
This way, sir.
Right.
Oh boy. Could be a bluff and likely a lot of, a whole lot of them. So many fails. There are gonna be so many fails. Oh,
the kids that the Black Wind carries away have to live in the train.
First question, do you play on, it should be a game that we can play on multi-platform, because I'm mostly on PS5. Just FYI. I can play on Steam, I've just never done it before. Yeah, it should be some... Maybe a multi-platform game.
Just trying to help, aren't you?
I've heard of Phasmophobia. I've heard that that's a pretty cool game. I don't know if Monza recommended that. The choo-choo train. The choo-choo train of death.
You're the one who...
Oh yeah. Not necessarily looking for a game that has a big story to it, just to have fun.
Are ya? I'm ready now.
I'm ready.
Me too. Found you.
Actually, this part's kind of sad.
We found you.
You got me. Hey, where's Aerith?
No one wants to play with Aerith.
Ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's a fun game.
I'm ready.
And I've actually been looking to try it out.
Come get me.
Maybe we can play it on a Sunday or something?
I'm right here.
Or a Saturday? Aww.
Mom.
Aerith!
Dude, this scene hits a little harder now that I know. Now that if you've played Rebirth, and you know what happened to her.
Hey, we found you.
Aw. That's nice.
I guess you did.
Yep. You're not alone anymore. Like clouds turn and look.
Let's go.
Do this. Alright, careful not to hit him on the side, because that's where his wheels are. Smack him.
Here he comes!
You are going down, mister.
Get him!
Might be busy the next 2 Sundays, but I could work my schedule around it whenever you... Yeah. The flick. I'll get out of here with that.
How do we hurt it? Hit it with magic.
It'll bounce right off. Gotta deal with the barrier first.
Oh, man. I don't think anyone's got this spell, do they? Right.
Just go away!
Ow! He hit me! Yeehaw! Alright, excuse this pocket.
Get him! That's it!
Plan on coming down here anytime soon? Piercing gaze. Get out of here with that.
Go away!
Aerith, hit him with a ray of judgment.
I'm waiting.
Gotta go for it now.
No? Oh, she missed. Get down here, you.
There, go on! One more shot!
Sorry, I'll get to that in a second. What else are you gonna do?
Stay back!
Might be busy the next 2 Sundays. Ah!
Cloud! Look out!
Whoop. Wow, nice save. Winds of Gehenna. Where's Gehenna? Sounds like a cool place. Ow! That actually did hurt me.
Distance if I were you. Go on!
Done. Okay. Might be busy the next 2 Sundays, but I could work my schedule around a bit. Yeah, we'll definitely. We could also possibly talk a couple of other... I know there's a lot of people playing Phasmophobia. I think Monza's one of them. Our family wants a birthday dinner. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday.
Right.
Right.
Don't tell me it's yours. No, I think your birthday was recently, wasn't it? But yeah, definitely one of the next couple of Sundays. Oh, yours is Tuesday, really? What, the next Tuesday or the Tuesday that passed?
That ghost.
The 10th. Well, I won't say happy birthday just yet. We'll hold on to that. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in the community who will definitely want to wish you a happy birthday.
So long.
But yes, you definitely deserve a big family dinner, so I hope you get it, and I hope you have a good time. And yeah, definitely, we'll plan it for maybe the next Sunday or the Sunday after that. We've got plenty of time. And yeah, we'll maybe we can give a shout out in the community and tell people that we're going to be doing the live stream, and if anyone else wants to join, they're more than happy to.
We made it!
Because I'm just breezing through this game. Hello, welcome in. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're focusing on the story, not a lot of gameplay here. Although maybe I shouldn't say it like that. I'm putting an emphasis on the story of this great game.
You are surrounded.
And we're getting hyped for the Summer Game Fest tonight. That's Bonzo and my friend Sumire. Yeah. I know.
Resist and we will use lethal force.
I do also like the idea of asking the copy. Yeah.
Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists. Resist and we will use lethal
The cult community.
Got your lethal force right here, asshole!
I like that, mate. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who would like to join us.
Stop! I said stop! Drop the weapon now! You bastard freak!
Ah, poor guy. They pinned him down from both sides. Ugh. Brutal.
Dropping a whole plate.
Shinra really doesn't negotiate, do they?
No. No way. Tifa!
Like trying to make an omelette by dropping an entire section of the city on top of another section of the city. But yeah, I really like that too, and I'm getting psyched. It'd be really cool.
Please, let us through.
What are you?
Maybe we can open up like a DM line in
Tifa,
Discord just to
we have to get
better
past
organize the whole thing.
whatever it takes.
Right.
Feel free to drop me a line or whatever. Or I'll send you a messenger. Nice.
There's too many.
It's always a problem, isn't it?
Aerith?
Aerith?
Come on.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. Remember this part of the game in the original Final Fantasy VII? It was
What you got? Come on!
like you can hit Barrett from way up there. He must be pretty loud.
That's Barrett.
Yeah, we know it's Barrett. Ice falling. Ow. Must have hurt.
You okay?
Cloud.
No.
It's Shinra. They're trying to take out the pillar.
I know.
I have to go back. Barrett and the others are still...
Stop.
You kind of don't have a back anymore.
Stay with Wedge. I'm going up.
Sure.
I'm going too. I can still fight.
With what legs?
Biggs, they were shooting at me and
Wedge, please. Let Cloud handle it.
Don't worry, I'll patch him up.
Patch him up. He probably broke a couple of ribs there. You don't just patch
Hang
that
on,
up.
guys. Help is coming.
There's only so much Kuraga can do, mate.
Wedge, listen to me. You stay here with them.
One's got a death wish. Aww.
About time you showed up, Mark.
Poor big.
Gotta do my part to clear the path before you steal the show.
That is not cool. Rest all wounds are curable. Yeah, sure. You just someone died, just toss a phoenix down and I'll be fine. But then they convince you that like Aerith died, right?
I'm getting sick of this. Don't they have anything better to do?
Tell me about it. See how hard we got hit over here?
Shit! What's wrong with these people?
Stay frosty, boy.
What the? Avalanche?
No, never mind.
Hostile contact. One target.
Hey, don't punch me. Douche. Hey, like that. And there's another one here. Well, you're getting the big one. Take that.
Let's go.
Yeah, for standing in my way. Oh, not the guys with the shields. I don't like those guys. They're annoying. Get behind them and beat them up.
You're mine. Clear.
Look, he's just sitting there bragging and I'm getting the crap out of him. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. How do we go up? Here we go. I just went right around the pillar. Poor Biggs. Literally staring down his soul.
Biggs!
Just staring at him, help him.
You made it. No, I might not. Hey, is Wedge?
Don't worry. He'll bounce back.
Bounce?
That's good to hear. Could have used some extra padding myself.
Don't talk.
It's pretty bad up there. Cloud, promise me.
The nice froggy morning.
Don't let it.
Foggy morning. Ah.
What about you?
Yeah, actually, I was noticing some photos from Sydney. Because, you know, as I've said, I'm from Australia. And there was a lot of fog. There was a lot of fog there the other day. You couldn't even see from here to there. What's going on with all the fog lately? Feeling foggy?
One more thing.
Is it one of those days where you just want to stay in bed and not do anything?
It's an orphanage. In the Sector 5 slums. The kids, they're great. I used to visit.
Tell him, man. You know, you've been there. You've seen them. You'll take care of them.
That you'll have to do yourself.
Let me guess. Not a fan of kids.
I know.
But you have.
But sometimes when you
so
have
much
things
in
to do, it sort of like gives you that motivation to get out of bed. Yeah, it is.
Good luck, Cloud. Our future.
That's probably why it
is in
gets
your
all the fog.
hands.
I don't know. You can definitely see that Cloud is struggling to show emotion here. He's like, he doesn't know how to process this, and I don't know if that's Sephiroth's manipulation or if it's the Genova cells or the Marco poisoning. I don't know, but you can definitely tell that he doesn't know how he's supposed to be feeling, and that especially hits with the next scene that we're going to see with Jesse. He doesn't know how to act. Like, there's a person dying in front of him, and he doesn't, like, he's not feeling the sadness. He's not feeling the shock that you would feel, of course, I personally haven't had anyone, knock on wood, and I wouldn't want to have to see anyone die in front of me, right? So I wouldn't know either, but he's just like, he's struggling to process it. He doesn't know, like, how to behave in that moment, right? Ah, get out of here.
Let's do this.
I know, but like, for example, you'll see the contrast with Tifa, right? Tifa cries. You'll see, you're gonna see it in a little bit. You'll see how Tifa cries. Like, she's like, oh no, Jesse, it's so, I don't want you to die. Like, but Cloud is just sitting there and he's making awkward jokes and stuff like that. Like, look, he's seeing this dead person, nothing, right? He just moves on. And again, I don't know if that's the Mako poisoning or if that's a... Get rid of these guys. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely part of his storyline, and that does come up in the in Rebirth. Sephiroth taunts him about it, and he says, "You didn't even show anything. You are hollow," or something like that. Uh-oh. I do like Reno. Reno's one of my favorite cats.
Testing. Attention, Avalanche Scum.
He's funny.
We know all about your evil plans to destroy the pillar.
Oh.
But Shinra.
Oops.
That's us. Won't let you get away
That's
with
us.
it. So go crawl back into whatever hole you crawled out of, or something.
Nice speech, dude.
That ought to do it, right?
Turn off the mic.
Good enough.
Wait, I know you.
He's funny. Or something. It works. It works, you know. Cut the mic.
First class asshole.
I'm still feeling bitter because he kicked your butt back at the church.
You ain't got nowhere to run.
Maybe come down here and fight him instead of using a whole bloody chopper against him. I don't know. Just saying.
Not good.
Yeah. Ow.
Throw down your weapon and surrender. Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists.
You're shooting at me. He's cracking up. Dumbass.
Man, screw this cheap-ass play.
Whoop. Nowhere to hide.
Get down!
Wow. Nice save.
Thank you.
That was a close one.
How is it?
Much better, thanks.
I'm sorry. I can't stay here.
Oh, see, she gave him a little patch for his cheek, so
Go.
falling
Follow
down
your
from all that height. It's all better.
Aerith. There's a bar in the center of town, 7th Heaven. I need you to...
Get Marlene to safety, right? It's okay. I'll find her.
Huh?
Did she even tell her about Marlene?
Can you take her to the bar for me, Wedge?
Consider it done.
Now get up there and kick Shinra's ass! Come on. Seventh Heaven is this way.
Wedge, wait!
You guys can't stay here! Come on, come on!
I like how they
Sir, you need to step away from the
how they gave Wedge a more important role in this
If you don't let these
in this
people
part.
through, back off!
It's not gonna happen.
Wedge!
Like it shows you that it wasn't for him. He actually saved lives.
Anyone up there or down here?
He stepped up and
That's not
he saved
true,
a lot of
Wedge.
people.
Don't give up hope yet. We could still save a lot of lives.
Yeah, I know.
You don't think we're gonna stop them from dropping the plate, do you? I want to believe that we can
I
still
like
win
what they did
somehow.
for Wedge, for Jesse, and Biggs. Like those three characters.
Something in my gut tells me we're due for a reckoning. Just this feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Had very minor roles in the original game, but they gave them a lot of
wanna
depth,
look
and
back
that was
one
great.
day And wish I'd done it different. Right here, right now. I need to know I did everything I could.
Boom. Whoa. You see,
I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. But I am sure I don't want to regret the choices I make tonight.
nice.
Our lives are in your hands. If you don't open up, we're all gonna die.
Nice one.
Close it! No, sir! I will not obey that order! This way, everyone! Quickly! Quickly! You can't just fight!
Wedge!
Yeah.
Seventh Heaven is just down this road, isn't it?
Head straight and look right. You can't miss it.
Don't worry about me.
All right, I'll get these people to safety.
Nice. See, he was considered a comic relief character, and that he couldn't do much. But if he hadn't stepped up at that moment, a lot of people would have died. Like
Go to Sector 5 or 6, anywhere but here.
a lot of people
You all
did
have to
die,
get out of
but
Sector 7.
he saved
now,
some.
Please.
You know.
Slow down. Do you know what's going on? What do they want with the pillar?
They're gonna drop it.
Well, there's still time, but
They're going to drop the plate on us?
She doesn't want to create panic.
yes.
Those sons of bitches! What good do they think
They're talking.
Feel
Run.
free to cry about it later. Right now, we need to get everyone to safety.
Yes.
Wait! The watch should clear the roads first!
Ah, good thinking.
Yeah.
Hop to it.
Come on, people, run. They're looking at a disaster.
Avalanche, I take it?
Eh,
Just a friend.
just a flower girl.
Tell Tifa to lay low. We'll take care of things here.
Alrighty then.
I've got to get to Seventh Heaven.
What are you doing here? Get out before
That's
you
it.
get yourself killed.
Oh God! Look out!
Oh dear Lord. It's coming down. Boom. I love what they've done with this. Oh man. She's coming down. Wow.
Marlene!
Boy. Boom shot. Jeez. So close.
We need water! Hurry! The fire's spreading!
Hey lady, get out of the way.
Marlene!
Whoa.
No! Need to find another way to get there.
Yep.
Damn it!
Go around, go around.
They expect us to escape!
They
There's
don't.
a way out!
Gotta get through. Gotta find a way.
take you to Walmart.
Finally.
Whoa, dude.
Hold on.
Ah, poor girl.
Oh, you poor thing.
Really feel the tension in this
I know
scene.
it must hurt, but you've got to be brave now, okay?
Come on, keep moving this way. Hey,
Go, go, go.
hey, over here. Come on.
Get out of here.
I'll take you to her. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, my leg!
Almost there, okay?
None of this makes any sense.
And push. Jeez.
What the hell?
No need to rush. Steady now.
Easy as she goes. Wow.
Thank God the kids made it out in time.
I'll be
Not imagine
Don't worry about me.
being in a situation like that. No, would never want to be in a situation like that.
Get to Walmart now. It's dangerous here.
Easy, don't push.
Quickly now. Keep moving.
All right, you're safe. Way to
Can you
go.
take care of her?
Of course.
Betty, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Daddy!
Daddy!
You'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure. That's why they say you got to protect the
Stop. That way's already.
children first in any given situation, right? Because they're always the innocent victims. Like they.
Get the hell out of my way!
There's still.
No, it's not worth it.
Okay, where we going? Oh, why are you going so close to the chopper?
One more bird lost. Probably for the best. After all.
I can never understand people who do this, right? I mean, if it's one thing if it's a natural disaster, but
Change of plan.
the only ones who can really be called. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can never understand people who do this for like a living, or like people who go like to the military or stuff like that, or people who do military training and things like that. It's like, man, you know, you're training.
Please be okay.
Well, maybe not military training. That would be a bit too.
Hold on, Marlene. I'm coming for you.
Too much, but people that do this for a living, you know, that go into war and stuff like that, even if they say it's to defend a nation, right? And you stop other people. And I shouldn't be going into it, but yeah, to harm those who have done nothing wrong. I couldn't put myself in a situation where you have to actually cause harm to people, or even just train. I had to do like a military training for a whole year because it's obligatory where I live, and I sort of felt that was always on my mind, that like I'm doing this training in case I would need to cause harm to another person, and I always felt that was kind of off. I didn't like it.
You're Marlene, right?
It never sat well with me.
Who are you?
I'm...
For other people, they felt like it was
of
cool,
Tifa's.
and they were like, "Oh yeah, look at me, I'm training." Some people actually used real firearms, like
Right now,
not with bullets or
she's
anything,
with
but.
Cloud and the others.
Daddy too?
And for me, I always thought
You
that
mean Barrett?
these things are
Yep.
are
he's there
created to
too.
cause harm to others, and sometimes
Wait,
innocence, right?
Daddy's not coming home?
Not yet. That's why I came to find you. Tifa asked me to. She said, take care of Marlene. The thing is, this place isn't safe now. I'm
Defend,
gonna
for
take
sure,
you somewhere
defend.
safer, okay?
Like you would defend when someone like that tries to cause you harm, but like some people
Are they gonna destroy the bar?
use the excuse of we're defending
Destroy our
to
house?
cause harm to others. Like, not when someone comes into your house and puts a gun to your face and says,
I know it's hard.
like, I'm going to take everything
Just
away from
remember,
you. Then you have to
still
defend,
your
right?
daddy. You can build a new home together.
But when you're going into another nation and
Shall we
you're
go?
threatening others because your own nation says to you, they might potentially cause harm someday. I don't consider that defending anything. But anyway, let's not really. I opened a bit of a silly topic.
Huh?
What's the secret? What did she find out? I'm starting to think that Marlene is a Cetra too.
Hmm?
They just haven't told us yet. It does. It does. Like, what do you defend? Who do you defend, and for what reason?
Smell nice.
Anyway.
Oh?
Like her flower.
Oh? The flower I gave to Cloud and then he gave to Tifa? That flower? That rat. That's what she must be thinking.
I hope you remember it. Come on.
What, the smell or the flower?
Tell you what, we'll grow lots of flowers at your new house.
Do you think that I could help too?
Of course you can. Hey, what's your favorite flower?
Daisies? I'm starting to think daisies. Uh-oh. They found us. It's gonna get really hot. Weather.
You led us on a merry chase, Aerith.
Sung.
Well, I was trying to stay away from them. Hello, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're at the
Before you
Sector
say
7
another
slums.
word, know that your options are limited.
Don't worry, the little girl stays safe. Spoilers. Have you seen this game before, Chaotic?
There's nothing to be scared of, okay? How about we make a deal?
I love that even in that situation, she stays calm and she's like, I'll come with you, but we'll make a deal. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's funny. This game actually released 5 years ago now. Wow. It's already been 5 years. Incredible. Back then, we didn't even think it was a possibility that we would get this game.
Gotta move.
It only existed in the realm of imagination.
Finish this already.
Check it out.
Stairs.
Two birds with one shitload of bullets.
The movie, yeah. Yeah, I recently sent that movie to
What the hell?
our favorite streamer so she can watch it after she's done
Just like you. So suck it up, because I'm
with
not
part
leaving.
3. And maybe we can have a movie night.
You want to explain yourself, partner?
Hand slip.
Hand slip. But then he's got a giant crush on her or anything.
Where's Aaron?
I sent her to 7th Heaven to get
Are you
my
good?
Reno.
In Wedge?
I asked him to show her the way.
Okay.
We can still stop this, right?
Yeah.
Then let's keep moving.
And where do you think you're going?
Oh, shut up, Reno.
Stay where I can see ya.
Deal with that.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, dang it. Blew up on me.
Like this.
I think you can find it on certain streaming services. Is it not on Crunchyroll? They filled me with bullets. That's fine. Just walk it off.
Well, if this is how you want to play it, that's fine by me.
Yep, that's how I want to play it. Maybe they may have taken it off because, I don't know, they might be thinking, you know, we'll stop showing it to people until we finish with Final Fantasy VII, the project, and then we'll re-promote it again. But I remember they showed it a lot before the release of Rebirth. Like, I actually went to a promotional event where they were showing Advent Children. So.
Save us all some time and give up.
Oh yeah, I think I'll do that. Whoa! Oh, look at that poor guy. Oh.
What was that?
An explosion. I've had quite a few of those. Oh yeah. This time it's Jesse.
So, how'd you guys rate my latest and greatest design? 11 out of 10?
Here's a chopper.
Today's your unlucky day, because I never miss.
It only takes once. Dang. You missed. Sorry, that was bad.
Move aside.
Make way, coming through.
Keep up.
There.
Excuse me, keeping up, buddy.
You guys are having the time of your life.
Stop shooting. What, is there more of them?
What?
Seems we've lost control of the top floor.
Our guys are seriously struggling to take down these assholes?
Anyway, we may need to intervene personally.
There's more of them.
Whatever you say, partner. Keep them busy, will ya?
Aye. Kick me. Back. I'm down. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy. To the top. Get to the chopper.
Concentrate. Mow him down.
Get out, get out. Oh, this guy jumps around a lot. Whoa. Ouch.
It's on you.
All set.
Weird angles, weird angles.
Bring it.
There we go. Hold on. Okay, we can't go up that way. Find another way to get up there. Oh, don't make me go around. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Hello, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. We are at Sector 7 Pillar, which is about to go down. Oh yeah, that's not scary. That's... Imagine doing that. What sane person would do that? Oh well. Alright. Here comes the tearjerker.
Jesse!
And see, here's where you're gonna see what I was talking about, Cloud. Like, he can't process what's going on.
Jeez. Tifa. If you could see the look on your face.
What about Cloud's face? Oh, she brought down the chopper.
So, you're the guy who gets to hear my last words. Lucky me.
Like hell they're your last.
It's okay, Cloud. It's okay. They were
It'll
my
be fine.
bombs. They were all my victims.
Funny how far this game goes to avoid showing any blood.
Coming. My hero. So gentle.
Just try to hang on.
So dramatic. I just wish that I could have had you over again. Everyone with Mom's cooking.
What is she even dying from?
I really wanted to believe we could.
Yeah. You owe me a pizza.
You owe me pizza? That's
right.
all you could think of.
I do. But I don't think. Oh no.
Possibly, yeah.
He's crying. Did I say something wrong?
Possibly. May have ruptured a few organs here and there. See, look. He doesn't know what to feel. He's like, he's thinking,
Have somewhere to be. It's not polite to stare, you know.
Someone died right in front of him, right? And he's like,
Jesse.
Hey.
like, hey. Look. Like, what happened? What am I? How should I be feeling or thinking? He's just like, I should just move on to the next thing because I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I can't tell if that's the Marco poisoning or if that's Genova controlling him or whatever. But like that. He doesn't have any quirky lines to and even when he does throw out those quirky lines, they don't hit. Like, they're sort of uncomfortable. They miss their mark. And they've done that on purpose, right? That's a design. That's been done on purpose. Because we all know that something's wrong with Cloud at this point.
I ain't done with you yet. You hear me? Think you can come up in here and do what you want? We gonna take it?
Barry!
Tifa! Get your ass behind cover! Now! Chopper's gonna chew you up!
Whoop. Jeez, they are worse than stormtroopers when it comes to aiming.
Still alive and kicking?
Damn it, Rena.
Damn right. Leading man sticks around to the credits roll. Though we gotta keep moving if we wanna make it that far. You ready?
Yep.
Born ready. That is pretty high up.
Time for a rematch, huh?
Yep.
Rude!
gonna stick it to us.
You. It's nothing personal, bitch.
No, that's fine. Enjoy your breakfast.
Miss me.
It's me. Reno is so cool. I know he's supposed to be a bad guy, but he's just so cool.
You're next, asshole.
Sorry, losers. Gotta play for keeps today. No time to dick around.
Plate separation
Oh, you're a
authorized.
bitch.
Awaiting confirmation.
I know, right?
Plate separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation.
Yeah, coming right up. Yeah? No, you don't. Not when I'm working.
The funny thing is, you can see in Advent Children, and especially in Advent Children Complete, that Reno and Rude carry a lot of guilt when it comes to this. Because I felt they had no control over their actions. They didn't really want to do this, but
Shit on us.
they were told to do so. Yeah, Reno's pretty cool. You know what?
Careful, he's quick.
Yeah.
Look at Tifa kicking his ass.
Stubborn little shitbirds, ain't you?
Prepping for a bombing run.
Here comes Rude.
What? I see you're doing whatever the hell you want.
Whoop.
Guess I'm rubbing up.
No, yeah. In Advent Children, they pretty much serve as allies. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Attack on the chopper!
Never again.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Alright, watch and learn.
Let's do this. Keep it together.
Let's go.
Yes, it's my turn.
Get him. I really enjoyed this fight when I first played Remake. It was one of my favorite parts of the whole game. They designed it really very neatly, very clever. How Reno and Rude cover for each other. You can tell that they're friends and they've been partners for a long time.
I was planning to join you anyway.
Any landing you can walk away from. Come on, let's teach them the Turks two-step. What happens when you mess with payback? If you're gonna pick a fight with the Turks, you better
Ah, look at that, they got me. Alright. Alright, time to finish off Rude. Yeah.
Flake separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation.
Here comes the tragic point. Pick it up, I dare you.
How do we stop it?
Oh no!
Who knows?
No, oh man. Did they make a whole mess, did they? Oh jeez.
Where are you going?
Move!
Getting real tired of your shit.
Tifa!
Where'd you?
Sorry, but you can't rewrite OG Final Fantasy stuff. Beep.
Plate separation initiated. Plate separation initiated. Commencing separation sequence.
Looks like you're on cleaning duty. Chaotic.
Evacuate immediately. Late separation initiated.
You son of a bitch! What have you done?
Bro, imagine slaughtering all those people.
Cloud!
Perpetually. What do you mean perpetually? Oh, perpetually in cleaning duty. Yeah. On cleaning duty. Yeah, I mean, with pets and kids, I imagine, yeah. Yep. So that's one of the reasons why, I mean, I get that probably like joy of your life and all that, but that's one of the reasons why I'm
What do we do?
happy I'm still single, right?
Nothing. There is nothing you can do now.
You can't do this!
He just did.
I found Marlene! Aerith!
Marlene? My Marlene? What
No,
did you
someone
do
else's
with her?
Marlene.
Where are you?
I'm at the...
Sir,
In the OG, he Song slapped the
your
Aerith.
activities unwittingly brought you into
She started to talk and he was just like,
who is now back in our custody. where
shut
you
up.
belong.
I'm glad they took that
For
out.
this, you have my sincerest gratitude. Alas,
Kids help where they can and husband or not a huge. It's messy fast.
Ancient.
Yeah.
You have to go now!
Yeah, I have a one-bedroom apartment and it
and where exactly do you expect them to go?
gets so dirty all the time. I keep track of it.
Aerith!
Total late separation imminent. Evacuate.
Now that I've started work, it's so hard to keep track of everything, you know, and schedule everything, and I have to put everything on a timeline. Otherwise, you just lose control of your whole life.
If we don't get the hell out of here right now, we're dead.
Whoop. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh crap, there's only 18 seconds left.
Hey! Over here! Found us a way out!
Tifa.
What would have happened if I missed that time frame? Good thing you just grabbed her.
Come on!
She wasn't able to process. She was just frozen. She's like, I failed. Three-bedroom house, but there are 5 people here, 4 dogs, and now a kitten. Wow. We have a yard, so the dogs usually aren't a problem, but one of the kids must have put food in the trash can. Oop. I love this scene. He's done so well. Man. How could they do that? I'm glad that he got out at least. What a douche. Random hate Sith cameo. I suppose. Had to put him in there. He doesn't appear throughout the whole game at all. Whoa! Dude. Look at all that destruction. Chaos. They're all rescues. I'm struggling to find homes. I don't. No, that's so nice that you did that for them. You gave them a home. That's great. I'm just thinking, like, how do you keep up? As I said, I've only got a 1-bedroom apartment. It's so hard for me. You're a hero. Yep, it's all gone. Barrett's performance in this scene is heartbreaking. Like, Tifa struggles internally, but Barrett, he just lets it go. Two of them are old, and when you do it daily, you don't even... Yeah, after a certain point, I imagine once you make it a routine, it just becomes part of your life.
Anybody out there?
Barrett!
Hmm. Yeah, she's such a strong character.
Hey!
Here goes.
And push!
Like, she goes through so much in her life and yet gives so much of herself to protect Cloud, right? That was their whole life.
Marlene!
He's thinking he lost his daughter here.
Marlene! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all! Marlene?
No.
Marlene?
It was us. We did this.
No. You can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
That's like,
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
I love it when people, despite all the hardships that they're facing, they find it in them to console someone else. That takes a lot of strength. And then you've got Cloud, who's like,
Aerith.
what am I even looking at?
Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And you can hear the hope in Barrett's voice. Like, the desperation. Look,
And she did? You sure?
like, really? My girl's alive?
Hey, where you going?
They're all dealing with it in their own separate way. What just happened? Like, I feel like the OG, the original Final Fantasy VII, sort of brushed this scene off. They didn't do a good job with it, but here they're dealing with the magnitude of what just happened in a much better way. Like, a whole bunch of people just died, right? And among them, there were many people that we knew. Maybe not Cloud, but Tifa and Barrett, they spent a lot of time with these people. And look, all these other people here.
This wasn't an accident.
And then you got Shinra, who's trying to pin this onto Avalanche.
I said, where you going?
Hello, welcome in.
Aerith's
Playing
house.
Final
It's in the
Fantasy VII
Sector 5
Remake.
slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Just
Where
dealing
we
with the
hope she
aftermath
is.
of the Sector 7 collapse.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
He knows himself, doesn't he?
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
And there he is again. Man with a perfect hairdo.
You have failed again, I see.
Right.
But through suffering,
The open chest.
will grow strong.
The open chest is like...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, there he goes.
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
It was interesting. I was watching the latest Final Fantasy IX video from Casta, and like just look at the main villain. Meanwhile, he was doing all this evil stuff, and she was just like, "Wow, look at it."
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene
So
again.
yeah, maybe they
Nothing
should
else.
stop making villains.
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take a...
Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
Not pretty much.
You guys run into
Fully
Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah. Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
Ooh, getting hot.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all
Aww.
scared.
Aw, poor Chocobo. Frightened. Poor thing. Shaking. Aw.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
These creatures don't understand what happens when there's a disaster or something like that.
I've been thinking.
They're the last ones that should pay for it.
We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Almost there.
My ears are still ringing from it.
Yeah, I bet.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
You imagine that? It's on TV. Oh. Goes in mourning. Midgar's in mourning. Okay, well maybe if the company in charge of Midgar hadn't knocked it down, maybe there wouldn't be any mourning. Oh well. Are we there yet? Okay.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
I love the aesthetic I've said it before, but I love the aesthetic of this house compared to everything else. It looks old and polluted and rusty, and here you've got the clean waters and the nice house with a ceramic rooftop and all that. It seems so out of place, and the flowers everywhere, the colors. It's gorgeous, it makes such a contrast compared to everything else you see in this game. It's so different. We get a lot more of this in Rebirth, but here in Remake, it's just like an oasis in the desert.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett.
Relax, dude. Although, I kind of understand it.
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh?
Can you imagine how
I said she's sleeping.
How he must have felt when he said that?
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
The relief he must
Keep
have
it
felt.
down. Don't wake her.
Hey. Lamora is so strict.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Not a scratch on her.
Shh.
Hey.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so
we
kind
avoided
and
one
helpful.
tragedy.
I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault.
Hello,
It was only
welcome
a
in.
matter of time before she ended up back there.
Playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Because she's an ancient. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
So she told you about that.
Kinda.
She must trust you all a great deal.
No, she just likes to talk a lot.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering.
Mm-hmm. Barrett knows something about.
About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines.
In Wutai?
But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him.
No, not him.
But he didn't come.
Aw.
I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray.
What a tragedy in this game.
And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox.
Yep.
She told me
Aerith is cute.
strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
The planet. Yep.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Good day, good drink, good food.
Don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died.
Aw.
His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Who's at the door?
Coming!
He doesn't age, and he doesn't change his clothes.
No! Go away!
Greetings.
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
I'm a modern.
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew
Hello,
exactly
welcome
who
in.
Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
Playing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home once they get what they need.
In Hojo's arms?
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you?
Of course I am.
Don't make things worse than they already are.
How much worse could they get?
If
They're
I
gonna kill
lost
her.
her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off
Maybe
waiting
pigs
a little
fly.
while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
There is no bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously? Hojo was planning on having Aerith mate with Red 13 to create to see what they'll make. And they're like, okay, leave Aerith at Shinra. Anyway. I feel like maybe we should slow down a bit, so I don't know. for anyone who's watching this, like Chaotic, don't be mad or anything, but I feel like I should stop the stream here because we've been sort of like going a bit too fast and we've already gone through 3 or 4 areas, 3 or 4 chapters. So I might end stream here for today. We'll pick it right up. Well, of course, tonight we've got the Summer Game Fest, of course, and we will be here for that. I will be live streaming that. And let me just save. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy VII Remake and see what happens. Oh, that's a very nice image of Hojo right here. But yeah, we'll pick right up where we left off and see what happens with Aerith and back at Sector 7. Yeah, but I feel like this is a good stopping point for today. Yep. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm already assuming that a lot of people will probably be watching the Summer Game Fest somewhere else, but I still want to do a live stream myself because I imagine there might be some very interesting announcements, and I just want to have my reactions on recording. For you, the night for you and I. Yep. I'm actually. I don't think I'll be getting a lot of sleep tonight, but that's good. That's perfectly fine with me because tomorrow is Saturday, so I can wake up at any time I want in the morning. Yeah, tomorrow's stream is at 2 p.m. I'll be starting stream at 2 p.m. For me, 12 o'clock Central. So it's 2 hours later than it started today. So just keep that in mind for the weekends, just in case you want to pop in. And I'll be streaming for a little bit longer than usual. I'm just afraid that if I keep speedrunning this, I'll end it too soon. I want to keep playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth at least until the 26th of June, which is when Death Stranding 2 comes out, which is the next game that I plan on streaming. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you had fun. Anyone who joined, Chaotic, Cavill, or anyone who might catch this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. And as I said, I'll catch you later tonight for Summer Game Fest, and we'll continue Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone, and enjoy. See ya. Hunter out.